Well, Alice Krige, you're now part of the Star Trek legend. Has anyone warned you before what you are coming into?
Yes, I've been told that that there are going to be many people who want to talk to me about the Borg Queen, and that's fine because I actually loved the character, and it is an amazing phenomenon, Star Trek. I mean, it's astonishing. I really didn't realize how big a thing it is until I did this piece and it was explained to me how many millions of people actually watch it and follow it. So I've been told about it, and now let's wait and see.
So you had already some encounters with fans, with Trekkies?
Not yet. Not yet.
So you haven't been to Germany then?
No. Oh, really?
Yes.
Is it very popular in Germany?
Yeah. Germany is a very big Trekkie country.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you think they're going to enjoy the picture?
Yes. But I think it's the best one of them all.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
But,
that makes me happy.
I'm a fan, so there's
Great.
there's something coming onto you, I can tell you. Well, have you been familiar with the Star Trek universe before? You said you have been warned, but have you seen the series?
You know, I hadn't before I was asked to go and meet them for the Borg Queen. And so quickly before I met them, I got from a friend the episodes, the Borg episodes, and watched those. And then when I was given the role, I started to watch the New Generation stuff and some of the first episodes. So I now have seen a lot. I now know who all the characters are. But before that, I really was very ignorant of it. I mean, I knew about Beam Me Up, Scotty, but that was about it.
And did it catch you
Yes.
somehow? Yeah?
Yes, I'm very, very intrigued by it. I think it's very interesting stuff.
Well, in Alien, the aliens always come back, and perhaps we can see more of the Borg Queen.
Myself, I don't think she really died. You know, I think the Borg Queen is everywhere. Wherever there are Borg, there's the Borg Queen. So, you know, if they kill one version of her, it really doesn't matter because she's somewhere else as well. But whether we'll meet her again, who knows?
A lot of scenes you played with Patrick Stewart and Brent Spiner, with Captain Picard and Data. How was it working with these two actors?
They're wonderful. They're wonderful because they're very playful and they know each other very well and they like each other. Jonathan, of course, was always there because although I wasn't acting with him, he was always there as a director. And they have a wonderful time together. They, you know, everyone says they're very funny and they're very playful, and they are. They're also very serious about the work. But they manage to be very light in the way they handle it. But I was very happy that before we started, Brent came to me and he and I spent some time together really talking about the characters, and he was very helpful to me. He really solved some problems I had, some questions that I couldn't find the answers to alone. He helped me find about, because he knows so much of the history of Star Trek. He was very helpful to me. They were lovely. I had a wonderful time.
Well, especially Brent Spiner is said to be, well, he's known for his practical jokes he's playing on his colleagues.
He didn't play any on me, but he is a very funny man, very dry, funny sense of humour, very ironic wit. Lovely man. But they all are. They really all are. No. And it's interesting because the public never meets all the artists who are behind the camera. And there are many of them. And they're very, very talented people. The man who created the look of the makeup, his name is Scott Wheeler. And he has worked for Star Trek now for several years. And he's a very talented man. They're very, very good at what they do. And they all have got very unusual imaginations. I mean, you don't get to work on Star Trek, unless you have an imagination that kind of goes off into outer space, you know, at a tangent. But I had a very interesting time. They're very interesting people.
Well, for the makeup, you had to be in the makeup for 6 hours at the least, and well, was it worth it?
Oh yes.
Would you do it again?
Yes, I would. The makeup was wonderful because it really, it was like a catalyst for me in discovering or in developing the character. You're always looking, or at any rate, I'm always looking when I'm preparing a character, when I'm looking for the character, hoping that I will find a catalyst that kind of kickstarts the process, and then the character starts to grow just spontaneously. It starts to develop without too much thinking. You do a lot of thinking, and then you hope that something will make it grow on an intuitive level. And the look of her was very helpful to me in starting that process. I was very grateful that they gave me such a interesting, disturbing, kind of strangely beautiful look.
You say the people who work on Star Trek, they must have some very good imagination. The Borg, they're traveling back in time to the 21st century. Well, if you had a time machine, where would you go?
I suppose, I don't know, it's difficult to know whether I would go into the future or whether I would go into the past. I think I'd like to go in both directions. I think I would love to go to the Middle Ages and to the Renaissance, but I would also love to go into the future. But would I be able to come back? That's the question.
Well, would you like to come back?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's about it.
Good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. But
much.
could you do a station ID for me?
Sure.
That's for Star TV in Switzerland. Maybe.
So what do I say?
This is Alice Krige. Maybe you can say the Borg Queen from
Star
First
Trek.
Contact.
Oh, from First Contact.
You're watching Star TV.
And do I have to say in Switzerland? No, because obviously
No,
they know
yeah.
they're in Switzerland, right?
Just tell them this.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm Alice Krige, the Borg Queen from First Contact for Star TV. Yes? Good.